Hello guys, I've just come from the Julius Tower and I switched room and now I'm back in the Palace Tower, which for my needs is probably still the best for me, and I'll show you why. But you may actually not agree with me. I'll show you. This is the corridor, which is nice. You know, the Palace Tower is the tower that it's not been remodeled recently. It's beautiful, but it's still in the old, I would say, Caesar's Palace style. My room is 2415. Let's go in. I like this little foyer here. Last time I was here at Palace Tower, I had actually a suite, which it was a petite suite. What it means is that it was like double the size of a regular room, and that was it. But it was beautiful, 2 bathrooms, you know. But this time it's a regular king room, still spacious, still airy and bright. And I'll tell you why I changed room, but I want you to take a look at it and then decide for yourself. And the other room in the Julius Tower is in the other. I show it in the other video, of course, which is already live. Okay, so let's just go with the room first. You have the safe right at the beginning, and luckily this is open. I'm so glad. It's very small in terms of width and length, but it's a little deeper than, say, the safe that I had at, say, Excalibur, or the other one for that matter, that I think was it looked a little less deep in the Julius Tower. Actually, I wanted to say, I love the way you can put your laptop standing, and there's still tons of room to put so many more things. I much prefer it this way. So I think this is one of my favorite safes. I mean, really, I prefer to put my laptop standing and so many other things here than having to put the laptop down and then being forced to place objects on top of the laptop, which I don't want to do, or underneath. This way you can actually shove it at the bottom and put many more things in front. I love it. I love it. Great safe. Great safe. I found that the other safe, the new safe in the Julius Tower, I think it was a little bit smaller, but this is a good safe. Well, some of you are interested in safes, guys. I'm not, hopefully not too, this is not a fetish of mine. And here, this is the other side of the walk-in wardrobe, but this section here, there's nothing. It's just an engine, and presumably it's, as you can hear, the air conditioning. I assume, I don't know, I cannot open it. And then you have your little, still part of the foyer area, which is nice, lots of mirrors. And then you have the actual room. I like it when it's separate from the corridor, I really do. I cannot stress that enough. You will hear less noise. It's much more, it's more important than one would think. And the room, as you can see, it's not being renovated. I mean, the style is a little, perhaps old-fashioned, I don't know, but it's clean, it's airy, it's bright. I actually like it. You know, there are some aspects of it which are a little dated, but personally, I don't mind. I'm on the 24th floor, so I enjoy some view, not the strip view, but rather the mirage view, which is still part of the strip, but obviously we're looking behind, and we see the mountains. In terms of amenities, they're the same. You've got your coffee maker here. As you might have noticed, the desk is a little larger here. It's not tucked in. I quite like that, though I'm not keen on the glass, and you get that in so many resorts, because if you have your mouse for your laptop, you have to actually use some other surface, otherwise it just won't work. You've got your coffee maker, but of course you need to buy the coffee, and that's where they get you, my dear. And you can see it's a little bit dated, you know, this type of the old Caesar's Palace decor. But I like it. I like the fact that it's airy. I don't mind that it's slightly dated. I don't mind that. As long as it's clean, I'm happy. And this is a king, as you can see. It's nice. It's nice. I always enjoy staying at Caesar's Palace. But of course, the other room in the Julius Tower, which is a little bit smaller, it's perfectly renovated. Everything is really top notch. It reminds me a little bit of Aria, though I think it was significantly smaller. This one in Julius Tower. Now the view, let's just take a look at it. Well, you know, I actually got a little bit of a strip view. What am I saying? A little bit of a strip view because, wow, I think it's because I complained. I'm sorry. I didn't really complain. I just didn't want to stay in a room without a bathtub because I'm here for 5 nights. I've just come from Excalibur and I need a long bathtub. Bath. No disrespect to anything, it's just the experience, you know. It was a very busy weekend and I need to relax a little bit. So it's actually nice. I'm thrilled. You get to see a little bit of the strip view, not for myself, but for you. And what I'll do, I'll show it to you at night. So this is the 24th floor. We're really high up, actually. I'm extraordinarily happy. It almost makes me feel like I have to gamble a little bit more. Which I will not. Oh, you get to see a peekaboo of the magnificent pool that Mirage has. I'll see if I can show you. But of course, we have a video of the pool. Lovely pool, probably the best pool still. They have that magnificent waterfall. And the mountains. Doesn't get any better than this, does it? I think I'm showing you too much sky. And the view of the car park. What more do you want? I was on the 4th floor, so when you're really low, you will probably see buildings in front of you. You will not have open space like this. I think if you're just here to sleep, it doesn't matter. Don't be too fussy, unless for you it's really important to have a strip view. Maybe if your stay is a romantic one, you're a first timer, you know, it's just great to have it. But otherwise, just have a view of the mountains and it's equally beautiful. Now I'm going to check the TV and I'm going to check the bed and report back to you just a second. And of course I have to show the bathroom, which is the reason why I moved in the first place. The TV is great, just like in the Julius Tower. I have not checked the internet. Actually, I will do so. I forget sometimes. So far, I've had good experience with the internet in the resorts I've been this time. In the past, it wasn't quite so. But I will need to check it here and let you know. There are plenty of channels, HD, good sound. It's really good. I'm going to turn it off because it's distracting. And of course, this looks like, well, I want to show you if I pick another channel. This is still a Caesar's Palace promotional channel, but it's good. Now I'm going to, oh yes, I already tried the bed, and this is where I compromised. I got punished for switching rooms. The bed, the mattress in the Julius Tower was just like I want them, you know, soft, plush, luxurious. The bedding was also much more luxurious. It looked and felt more luxurious, a little bit like similar to Aria, modern and luxurious. This mattress, I felt as if it's been here for quite some time, so it's not soft. I mean, the pillow top, if it is at all pillow top actually, which I'm not sure, it didn't feel like it, it's worn out. So that's what I got for wanting to be punctilious and change the room. But I'm happy I did that because you get to see 2 types of king rooms and then you can make up your mind. Well, I got comped and that means it's free, but you still have to pay the resort fee, of course, which is very high with Caesar's Palace. But I mean, this tower, because it's not remodeled, it's a little bit, I was told, a little bit less expensive than the remodeled Julius Tower. But personally, because of the bathtub and a little bit bigger, the size, I'm happy. Though, you know, if you have a bad back and so forth, think about it. You might want a remodeled room because you might be more comfortable sleeping there. It's entirely up to you. But I'll just give you the lowdown of what you may or may not get. There is an overall smell, actually. It's a spray. It's like somebody sprayed, maybe somebody, I don't know what happened, but I don't like the smell. It was not the case in the other room in the Julius Tower. Okay. I tried to change the temperature here and it wouldn't accept my choice, which is a little annoying. I'll try and work this out a little bit more, and if I have problems, I'll let you know. I'll add an addendum at the end of this video. It was a little bit better. I preferred the other room, the Julius Tower room had everything more modern, and for that it was better, no doubt about it. Then you've got your vanity here, as opposed to in the bathroom. Now the bathroom is significantly bigger here than in the Julius Tower, king room that I was in. You have a separate shower and bath, huge bathtub, which is the reason why I'm here. So but think about it. And of course, if by the time you book, this tower, the Palace Tower, will have been completely renovated, which is going to take some time because it's actually in good condition still, then of course it'll probably be more expensive because it's larger, significantly larger. But for now, think about what you want and what you value most: a brand new mattress, a larger bathroom. Think about it and then make up your mind if price is not an issue. Say, for example, if you're comped. The shower cubicle in this room is significantly smaller and less modern than the one in the Julius Tower, which was large, it was modern, it had 2 shower heads, one was mobile and one was, fixed and much larger than this one. But it's here, a bit older style, it's brass, older style. And then, of course, you have a separate bathroom with a phone. And then you have his and hers. Well, it's nice, isn't it, really? I mean, I like Caesar's Palace. Who doesn't? This is a little bit, as I say, not ultra-modern, but it's lovely nonetheless. Now, when I checked in last time, we had issues with water. So if there are any issues, I will actually add them at the end of this video. Or if there's anything great that I need to tell you. And this is the bathtub. There you go. And I'll show it to you better in a second. And it has jacuzzi jets, just to make it that little bit better. The water seems to be okay. Last time I had, we had hot water. Last time I didn't have hot water. I think there was just a problem they had in that particular room, which was a suite, however, so you know. And I will check. If it doesn't work, I'll let you know. If there are issues, as I said, I'll let you know at the end of this video. Of course, there's also the other tower. Caesar's Palace has several towers, and the other one, I think it's the Augustus Tower, but I will correct myself if I'm wrong at the end. It's I believe more luxurious. The Augustus Tower is the same tower as the spa and the fitness center, so for me that will be very, very convenient, whilst with this tower you have to walk practically across the whole casino almost. But this tower, the Palace Tower, is actually convenient for the pool, so that's a good thing. So make up your mind. Decide what it is that you value, and as I say, if there are issues, let's hope not, I will let you know at the end of this video, but I will also talk about things in more detail on top-buffet.com. Of course, there's a little bit of travel in paradise. I seem to say this quite a lot every time I stay here. Oh, Lord. So what happens is that the lovely tub doesn't drain. So I filled it up, and afterwards, when I tried to drain it, it didn't. So I'm now calling maintenance. Well, I have already called maintenance to see what the problem is. Hopefully they'll fix it. I will not change room. I'm too comfortable here. But just, be prepared. I had plumbing problems last time here at another room in the Palace Tower. It was the mini suite. I don't think we had hot water in the tub. So, maybe because it's I don't know why. Or maybe because Palace Tower doesn't love me enough. Anyway, I'll let you know. Okay. Hi guys, I promised you that I would show you the view at night from this room in the Palace Tower, and here it is. It's quite beautiful. It's not the view of the strip on the other side, mainly the side where Bellagio and Paris and Bali's and so forth are, but it's the northern side of the strip. But I think it's beautiful nonetheless, and I'm sure so do you. This is the Palace Tower, and you know that, and it's 24th floor, so we're really high up. And on this other side, you have a view of part of the city, and of course in the day you've got the mountains as well. That's Mirage. Behind, but much further away, is Trump Hotel, and then of course you have Venetian, Palazzo, Wynn, and Encore, and then further you should be able to see the Stratosphere. So it's a nice view. I wanted to say though, and I hope I'll be able to show you on my, if I remember, because I'm going to bed right now, on my laptop, that actually the internet here, it's a little bit bad. You know, we are paying a very high resort fee, and it only includes what I would consider basic internet. They actually describe it themselves, basic. And the bandwidth, I mean, I'm not a techie, but I would say that it's just a little... It's a little slow. You can browse, you can do your emails. If you've got a good laptop, most things are fine. Skype is a little dodgy, and just to give you an example of the power, let's say, of the internet connection, whilst on the other hand I had absolutely no problem at Aria, I had no problem at Excalibur, and also you've got this this thing about only being able to have 2 devices within this package, so you can only use 2 devices. So if you know you have one laptop and something else, and that's it, and if you have a partner then you know they wouldn't be covered anyway. The other things I say that bothers me, the thing that bothers me the most though, it's the speed of the internet connection. I have a smaller device, a small little portable Samsung, and I usually do a couple of things on it when I'm in bed and just to fall asleep with, and it's just a bad connection. The Samsung just can't connect. I don't know if it's because it's in the evening and everybody's online tonight, maybe, but it wasn't good from the... It's okay, it's good enough, okay, but it isn't as good as I found at Aria or even Excalibur. And yes, I just said that. Hi guys, I just wanted to tell you, I stared at the option of the internet for so long, and I finally logged on, and I finally managed to log on. So anyway, I wanted to say that the internet here at Caesars, I think I mentioned it already, but is a little dodgy, the Wi-Fi, because first of all, it only covers up to 2 devices, which is okay. Second, you see, well, no, because it's already accepted me, I can't tell you. But anyway, secondly, you can, if you don't want to pay extra, you have to choose a basic package, which is a little slow. And third, not slow if you're navigating, you know, doing some Google search or whatever, Yahoo search, but it's slow. Especially at the beginning, it takes forever to communicate with your device, and I have 2, and I have the same problem with both, and I never had this problem at Aria, never had this problem at Excalibur, out of all places. So I think the internet is quite kind of weak, and tonight I have had problems with the internet. 2 hours on the phone with the internet team here at Caesars. They could not solve my problem. It drove me insane, and what I was not happy with was that when I spoke to front desk over the phone, they were not just happy to say something like, oh yeah, the basic package doesn't work, we will upgrade you to whatever package. You know, that's what you expect from customer service. So I wasn't happy they suggested that somebody comes up at midnight, you know, and I would have to wait up to, you know, 40 minutes for somebody to come up, and I want to go to bed. I just wanted to check my emails and go to bed. And so that is annoying, really, really annoying. I think Caesars Entertainment has to do a little bit of work with the internet, which is a shame, because when I stayed at Flamingo, their internet was great, but yet the no-frills attitude, even if we're paying a very high resort fee here, is like, oh yeah, we'll give you something really basic, but you have to pay extra for something that actually works, you know? That's my experience. I don't like it at all. So that's my real strongest criticism of my stay here at Caesars Palace. Well, they came and repaired the fact that the tub wasn't draining, but I can't show you anything else. I cannot. Maybe the view, because the room is kind of messy. But I wanted to say this. And I was told that the Palace Tower will be, and I quote, gutted in 6 months' time. What I think I understood is that they will completely remodel it. And it might stay closed for some time, not a huge amount of time. So enjoy the Palace Tower whilst you can. I hope they're not going to make the rooms as tiny as in the Roman Tower. Sorry, the Jules the Julius Tower, the now Julius Tower, used to be Roman Tower. It's just too small for me. And no bathtub. No. We want bathtubs. We want bathtubs, and the bathroom's so large in this tower, and you know people want a little bit of luxury when they leave home, and I hope we don't all have to go and check into Angkor for that. Aria's fine. Aria's fine, by the way. It's fine. And so is Mandalay Bay. Check our videos. You know, you can see. But I just wanted you to know this. So if you want to come and enjoy Palace Tower, do it fast. And by the end of 2016, from what I understand. Okay, guys. Just wanted you to know that. And yes, of course. You have a mini bar. And that's. But I'm not opening it because I don't want to debate whether I should be charged or not. In fact, I shouldn't have even opened that. And these are the prices. I do like those systems whereby, I think I found it at Aria, where you can touch something, you can remove it for up to 60 seconds just to read the ingredients to find out what it is, and then you can place it back rather than being charged automatically when you touch something. I think that's excessive, don't you think, guys? I think so. Okay, guys, this might be the end of my video. It might be, it just might be. So hi guys, I wanted to show you how far the Palace Tower is. So you see here are the fountains that I showed you in a different, this is a strip. Fountains, I hope you can see. The Roman Plaza, which is where all the cement is, I think. And anyway, you enter around here. And then you have your basically checking area. And then there's a whole casino here, and you know, going all the way to Palace Tower is a long walk. That's the parking garage, by the way. And the pools are here, but the spas and the gym, I believe, are down here. So that's quite a trek if you want to go to the gym. And though I think for the pool, the Octavius Tower, the Augustus, they're all fine. All the towers are fine, but it's a long trek. And the Forum shops are here. And this little section is the fitness center, which is not here, but it's here, okay? So it's a long trek. I mean, I don't mind doing it anymore. I'm used to it. But I've heard people that, you know, regret booking, say, the Palace Tower because it's so far. I think you're a little bit better off with the Julius Tower, though the rooms are smaller. The Augustus Tower and the Octavius Tower, I think, they are the higher end towers. But I'm very happy with my Palace Towers. I love the rooms here. I really do. They're much bigger. The bathrooms are huge. And so check the other videos and see what is best for you. But it's just the enormity of the resort is something you have to bear in mind. And then, you know, if you have difficulty walking, unless you have, you know, an electric help, then you may have to take distances into consideration. Or just prepare to walk slowly, perhaps across the casino for quite a bit. And in terms of this particular room, the Palace Tower King room, sorry about the messy bed, it actually is absolutely fine. The mattress, as I said originally, is not as plush as in the remodeled rooms in the Julius Tower, but it's still comfortable enough, and I had no problem sleeping here at all. The pillows are very, very comfortable. So all in all, I really enjoy the space and the airiness of this particular room. But I had similarly great experience with the 2-queen bedroom the other day, last time I was here, and of course the mini suite, of course. And the bathroom is so big. So I'm very happy to be here. But there are things to be considered, and I want you to do that and then decide for yourselves. Bye. So I wanted to say, guys, there is a little bit of wear and tear. You know, it's really to be expected for a room that hasn't been remodeled. But it's still not bad. And I also wanted to show you, you've got tons of space. The drawers are deep. You've got tons of space everywhere to put your things. So if you stay longer than a couple of nights, then it might be a better option. Plenty of drawers everywhere. And I actually really prefer this safe because it's simpler. Lock and clear. And it was open when I arrived. So there's minor wear and tear, really. I want to show a little bit more wear and tear here. You see, first of all, I'll let you read this. You can pause it if you want, but also here, you know, it is minor, really. I've seen a lot worse. And I'm still happy to be here. Personally, for my needs, I would rather stay here than in the totally remodeled Julius Tower room. You don't get to see these there. It's totally brand new, but you know, you may prefer that one. So check the other video and decide for yourselves with regards to where you're going to stay at Caesar's Palace, unless you want to splash out and go to the other tower, or you know, suites and so forth. But we're talking to the frugal traveler. And, you know, for that, this is a great deal. Okay, guys, see you on top-buffet.com. Also talk about things in more detail on top-buffet.com, where we have a section on which Vegas resorts may be best for your needs. And you can always ask us questions there via our comments section. We have a comment section, a Vegas video section, a video request section, and you can just ask whatever you want there pertaining to Vegas. And so I will not be able to reply to you via the comment section in this YouTube channel. I just don't have the time. I'm really sorry, but you can ask questions on top-buffet.com and I will reply there.